Good evening, friends. Happy New Year. Listen. Oh, listen, y'all. We're taking a vacation. I'm so excited. We didn't take a vacation in 2022, so we're gonna start off 2023 with a vacation. I'm so excited. I need the break. We all need the break. And it's the last week before the kids go back to school, so we'll get to hang out with them. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. Well, we're doing stuff, but we're not going anywhere. And I'm so super excited about that. So tonight I've been sorting and decluttering my house and going through my closets. Oh my Lord, I had so much stuff. So anyway, I'm sorting through that. And so tonight's going to be a quick supper. So if you ever stop and think, you know, sometimes I think maybe I should comb my hair and do the dishes before I do these videos. But then I think, that's not real life. Everybody has dishes in their sink. My hair is always sticking up. This is real life. I'm a busy mom. I'm a business owner. And I work full time. So this is what I look like. This is real life. No glitz, no glamour. Just me in my kitchen showing you some quick recipes. So I've been really with Christmas nostalgic lately. I'm thinking about old school recipes growing up in the 70s that my mom would make for us that were cheap, quick. She was also worked full time, and my dad worked full time. So tonight it's old school sloppy joes. Now you may say, "Oh, everybody knows how to make sloppy joes." This is the old school recipe, and because some of my viewers, I love you all, thank you. I'm so happy to have you here. Are my cousins' daughters and maybe some of their sons, and they're just starting out to cook. So these aren't new recipes for them. They're not something that they grew up with. So I'm trying to show different things that you can do that's quick, cheap, great. Now this isn't something we eat all the time. Sloppy joes to me is a treat because it's not something we eat all the time. So I'm super excited. So let me tell you a story real quick. When Mason was in the first grade, he wrecked his bike and broke his arm. And he was in like a soft cast, and I fixed sloppy joes for them. And he started crying. We looked over and we said, "What's wrong, honey?" He's, "I can't eat my sloppy joes," because he only had one hand. So needless to say, that night everyone ate their sloppy joes with a knife and a fork. So I've been making this sloppy joes for my kids, well, their whole life, and my mom made it for me my whole life. So this is the quick, easy, simple sloppy joes. 2 pounds of ground beef here. This is beef that we had in our freezer that was butchered. It's super lean, so I don't have to drain it. Listen, ketchup, just old school ketchup. You all from the 70s know this recipe. We got ketchup. Let's see how much we need here. I don't know if every family grew up on this, but this is what we grew up on with sloppy joes. And let me tell you what, this can also be used for hot dog sauce. Ketchup. This is just stuff, you know, that my mom did, my dad did. Maybe it's just something that my dad had growing up in Kentucky. I don't know. My dad cooked just as often as my mom. My dad was an amazing cook. I also got tater tots in the oven. I haven't had a tater tot forever. We're doing sloppy joes and tater tots. And like I said, to me, this is like a special meal because this isn't something we eat all the time. We don't eat like this all the time. Okay, so to that, squares of mustard. I mean, this is so simple. Sometimes I've made this up in the morning and put it in my slow cooker on low, keep it hot, and then if you cooked hot dogs later, you could use this as coney sauce with some cheese and chopped up onions. It works in a multitude of ways. Now, growing up, my mom never put onions in it, so if you'd like onions in it, put onions in it. But this is just the old school recipe that my mom had growing up. To this, I'm going to add a little bit of chili sauce. I don't measure anything. I say probably a couple tablespoons. Chili sauce, as you know, well, you may not know, has a little kick to it, not much. So my timer here, my tater tots. Okay. Now we're gonna stir in that chili sauce. So you just want enough ketchup to cover that meat. Probably a tablespoon of mustard, tablespoon or two of that of the chili sauce, and then a little bit of sugar. Where I grew up, we ate sweet sloppy joes. Taste it here. Perfect. Perfect. Old school, nostalgic, 1970s, growing up at my mom and dad's. This was the sloppy joes we had. And then if we had leftover hamburger buns, Dad would toast and make garlic bread out of them. And that was a big treat too. So yeah, that's it, guys. Look how quick that was. I've been with you 5 minutes. Ground your beef. Put enough ketchup to cover your meat. Shot of mustard. Shot of chili sauce. Shot of sugar. Have you some buns. And you've got dinner. Alright guys, Happy New Year. I'll keep you informed of what we're doing this week on our vacation and all the decluttering and things that I've been doing. And have a good night. Bye.